We start with a developing story from the city of Miami. That's where police have announced the arrest of a 25-year-old real estate agent accused of several attacks on the homeless, at least one of them deadly. CBS 4's Joel Waldman joins us now from the Miami Police Department with everything we know so far. Joel?
Lauren, we've learned a lot throughout the day. Police say that 25-year-old man is likely responsible for 2 murders, 1 attempted murder, and possibly other heinous crimes. Dapper and decked out in slick-looking suits and sitting atop speedy sports cars, these are typical Facebook pictures of a young man in the prime of his life. But Miami police and Mayor Francis Suarez say this 25-year-old took lives, calling Willie Suarez Maceo a cold, calculated serial killer.
On the eve of Christmas, we have a very dangerous person off of the streets now.
We had a witness that flagged down one of our police officers that was on patrol in the area 400 Southwest 2nd Avenue.
That's where interim Miami Police Chief Manny Morales says a homeless man was discovered shot in the head but alive Tuesday around 8 p.m. Less than 2 hours later, another homeless man was shot and killed in Wynwood.
Officers quickly connected the 2 incidents, not only because of the short span of time between the 2 shootings, but because both incidents involved victims that were homeless.
The interim chief says detectives quickly pieced together physical evidence found at both scenes, which was matched by ballistic experts, along with surveillance video, eventually finding their person of interest, who we now know is 25-year-old Suarez Maceo. But sadly, the story does not end there.
One of the lead investigators noticed a resemblance that the suspect of this incident had to a crime that took place back in October 16.
Back on October 16th, another homeless man was murdered, this time brutally stabbed to death. Police believing Suarez Maceo is the cold-blooded killer in that case, too. The chief grateful for his detectives' relentless work.
At the Miami Police Department, diligently worked this case for almost 48 straight hours. The investigators took no rest. They knew they were close. They felt the pain, they felt the injustice that the victims had suffered at the hands of this cruel individual.
A cruel individual looking more like a chameleon in these smooth-looking Facebook photos, reminding us all we never really know who someone is just by the way they appear.
Police officers are trained to go after the actions, not the person, not the way they look, but the way that they behave and the actions they take.
The fact that this particular person preyed on the most vulnerable in our community is particularly upsetting.
Upsetting indeed. Police say they have no known motive, but they also say they need the public's help in trying to get a little bit more information about what happened the night of October 16th. Anyone with information is asked to call the Miami Police Department. Reporting live downtown, Joel Waldman, CBS 4 News.